Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakudash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well, and you few Akwaf that's in obedience, all right? Back at you with another lesson, all right? In this lesson, man, we're going to talk about these wicked-ass niggas, man, not still celebrating these Easter rituals, man. You know, it's 2025. And these wicked ass niggas, man, they still, and Spicks too, man. You Mexicans, man, y'all, they still off into that wicked ass Easter wine, man. You know, still bugged out into that, man. And you got all this information, man, out here that shows you what's paganism, and you know, it shows you how Esau's getting over the people and all this stuff, man. But niggas, They still zombied out, man. They still sleep, you know. And I look on my, you know, because we commanded to be watchers, man. And I'm watching on social media and even going, you know, moving around in traffic and seeing these niggas, man, and these fucking, you know, at these churches and shit like that, man, and these fucking wicked ass pastors, man. It's vexing. It's vexing because, you know, you can tell these people are asleep. And they destroy for the lack of knowledge, you know. And, you know, they popped the grill out. You know, even the night before, man, I was at one of my uncle's crib, man, and he getting the swine ready for the grill. I had to get on up out of there, man. You know what I'm saying? He seasoning the swine and shit like that. And he know I don't deal with it, but he laughing in my face like it's a fucking game. I got up out of there, man, because, you know, it's vexing, you know, but it's them demons on them, man. They know them demons are strong on these motherfuckers, man, you know, and they know, you know, the spirit of the Lord is in brothers, man. You know, they know the discipline and the spirit of the Lord is in brothers. And we already know that these motherfuckers are gonna die. They're gonna die they're gonna die continuing in this wickedness, man. You know, they're gonna die, and they don't even realize that sudden destruction gonna come to them. They just stupid, man. Stupid motherfuckers, man. Stuck on the dumb mindedness, man. You know. Let's go to this right here. KJV, this Matthew chapter 15, verse 19. But in vain they do worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men. All right, because most of these motherfuckers, man, they just get caught up in what the philosophies of men do, especially what these pastors do, man. These pastors push this shit, man, in their congregations, and the people, the sheep, they don't know no better. And they just still stuck with it. Our grandmamas, our cousins, all these motherfuckers, man. All of them, man. They think they worshiping, but they doing it in vain. It's not profitable. They pray over the swine and shit like that, man. It's just, you know, they gonna get a hefty punishment off of it, man. You know. Let's go to Amos chapter 5. Amos chapter 5, verse 21. I despise your feast days, and I will not smell in their solemn assemblies. Though ye offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, I will not accept them, neither will I regard the peace offerings of your fat beasts. Take thou away from me the noise of thy songs, for I will not hear the melody of thy viols. But let judgment run down as waters, and righteousness as a mighty stream. Have ye offered unto me sacrifices and offerings in the wilderness 40 years, O house of Israel? But ye have borne the tabernacle of your Moloch, and chained your images, the star of your God, which ye made to yourselves. You know, And this fucking which is that fertility god, freakism, a rabbit laying eggs and shit like that. It's all fucking freaky, wicked ass paganism, man. And Jake keep doing it, and Jake keep throwing pork on the grill, sacrificing it, into their gods, into this wicked ass pagan ass shit. And Esau getting paid off of all of it. You know what I'm saying? Therefore, I will cause you to go into captivity beyond Damascus, said the Lord, whose name is the God of hosts. All right. These people don't even realize what they're doing. Be not dismayed with the heathens, man. The heathens' ways, man. This is heathenistic ways. I was at work today. I did a delivery in Springfield, man, and a heathen made it his business, and I seen it was a demon in him, man. It was a wicked ass Edomite, man. Walked straight up to me. He was like, man, he made it. He didn't set it right in front of me, asking me what did I do on Easter. I was like, man, I don't even celebrate that stuff. I just chill with my wife, and plant it in my garden and shit. You know what I'm saying? And left it at that. You definitely be wise as doves. Be wise with this shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's just I was disgusted with that question, because it's almost like he wanted me as an Israelite to be stuck on stupid. He wanted me to elaborate. He wanted me to elaborate on that dumbass shit, man. And Jake don't realize when they sit there and because that's what it's a ritual. They don't realize when they sit there and burn that swine. And first of all, it's a commandment not to eat that swine in Leviticus chapter 11, man. It's a commandment. And they pray over that swine. You know what I'm saying? They don't know that's a ritual. They pray over that swine and don't realize you praying for other gods. You know what I'm saying? And it's a witchcraft ritual. And the Lord don't hear no prayers if you dealing in wickedness, man. First of all, you wicked, you eating what the Lord told you not to eat. How you do what the scriptures say not to do. You know what I'm saying? How do you do that? You know what I'm saying? How do you get to that point? These people fucked up, man. These pastors pushing that shit, serving wicked ass Easter pork. Proverbs chapter 28 verse 9. He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, which the law is not to eat that holiday ham. That's what they call it. It's right there in your face. It's a wicked ass ham sacrifice, man. All right. Even his prayers shall be an abomination, and they pray over it, thinking that they doing something. These motherfuckers is wicked, man. These niggas and these fucking wicked ass Mexicans out here, man. These fucking spics, man. They out here fucked up, man. Wicked as shit, man. And they don't give a fuck about the Lord. And the Lord gonna judge them according. The Lord gonna judge them according to all that shit. They got rocked back to sleep. And then Esau and put that motherfucking marijuana, that motherfucking wicked ass fentanyl induced marijuana in the picture, giving it out free at these dispensaries. And Jake and all these other, and these heathens, they all eat it up, man. Mark chapter 7, verse 9. And he said unto them, full well ye reject the commandments of Yahweh, that ye may keep. And he said unto them, full well ye reject the commandments of Yahweh, that ye may keep your own traditions. All right. So they keep this is man's traditions, and they carry it on here in 2025 when you got all types of sources that tell you that this shit is pagan, that this ain't got nothing to do with the Lord. Ain't no resurrection. You know what I'm saying? It does not represent the resurrection. It has nothing to do with the Lord, man. Jesus Christ this, Jesus Christ that, Easter egg hunting and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's wicked as hell. You know, let me go to 8. For laying aside the commandment of Yahweh, ye hold the tradition of men, as the washing of pots and cups, and many other such like things ye do. And ye said unto them, full well ye reject the commandments of Yahweh, and ye may keep your own tradition. All right. And that's what these wicked ass motherfuckers do, man. Along with the wicked pastors. You know, along with these wicked fucking pastors, man. You know, and they try to beautify the wickedness, man. They try to make it seem good. Isaiah chapter 5, verse 20, woe, meaning destruction unto them, man. That's because they finna die. You know, it's finna be bodies. They creating they lot. They creating they putting themselves in the crossfires of real judgment, man. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. You know, all for a check that the Esau, that 501c, they get paid. These wicked ass pastors get paid to push this shit in their churches. You know, these motherfuckers making these wicked ass Easter egg baskets and this pork and the candy. You know, all types of wicked shit, man, is going on, man. Jay get right back to sleep, smoke a blunt, and get right back and eat a plate of pork and get rocked right back to sleep with their bright colors on, you know. And when these missiles come, shit gonna get bright as well. The missiles gonna be bright as well on their ass, man. You know. Hate these niggas, man. I hate them, man. They just stupid. You know, they're dumb. Right? Matthew chapter 15, verse 9. But in vain they do worship me, teaching for doctrines and commandments of men. I think I read that already. But hey, that's what it is. That's the spirit, you know. We ain't here for that shit, man. We already up on the up and ups. It's prophecy. You got wars happening. You finna have famines happening. Jake don't see that. You finna have blackouts. They're gonna be caught up in them blackouts, you know. Isaiah chapter 5, verse 11. Woe unto them that rise up early in the morning, that they may follow strong drink, that continue until night, till wine inflame them. And that's them philosophies, man. You know, that's why, the nations are mad, because they're drunk off the wine of Babylon, man. This is the wine. Celebrating this wicked ass shit. Is they drinking the wine of wickedness, the wine of these holidays, and the wine of the paganism, the wine of this devil worshiping ass bullshit, man. Woe unto them that get in tune with that shit, man. And the harp and the viol and the tabret and pipe and wine are in their feast, but they regard not the work of the Lord, neither consider the operation of his hands. Therefore my people are gone into captivity, because they have no knowledge, and their honorable men are famished, and their multitude dried up with thirst. Therefore hell have enlarged herself and opened her mouth without measure, in their glory and their multitude and their pomp, and he that rejoiceth shall descend into it. And the mean man shall be brought down, and the mighty man shall be humbled, and the eyes of the lofty shall be humbled. And the Lord's finna come down on these motherfuckers, man. All right? But the Lord of hosts shall be exalted in judgment, and Yahweh that is holy shall be sanctified in righteousness. The Lord finna come through and put fucking drop them dead, man. He finna drop bombs and pestilences and starvation and all types of matters of wickedness or judgment on these people, man. You know, it's going down, man. If these people don't even realize it, sudden destruction is finna happen, man. You know, Easter wickedness, and it's finna be more wickedness they gonna indulge in. You know, Jake can barely pay for shit. Jake ain't got shit. He still want to celebrate this wicked shit, man. Still want to get involved. You know, all this knowledge out here, man. All this practical knowledge of the Lord and the prophecies happening right off the pages. And Jake still want to get involved in this wicked ass, dumbass shit, man. You know? It's crazy, man. It's out of pocket. But the Lord finna come through and visit every single one that was involved soon. With sore destruction, with torment, they're gonna be all in pitiful cases, you know. But with that, I want to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Hope it's edifying to your elect. Till next time, Shalom.